in any work, not only in study, but in any of the task, any of the entrepreneur, any of the activity, it depends upon two factors. One is our inner potential, our genetic potential, mental potential, our that means our capacity. Then another aspect is environment. Means if someone living in a negative environment, his potential will be moving towards negative output. And if someone is living in a positive environment, his potential will be leading towards success, towards positive output. So always try to indulge yourself in positive environment. Means if you are preparing for ICAR Jrf, you make friendship with the students which are also preparing for ICAR Jrf, who have the positive outlook, who have the positive means mentality about the ICAR Jrf. You don't mingle with those who have this is Jrf is nothing, means it's sometimes candidates say it's just a sweet poison. For 2 years you got fellowship, after that 2 years you have nothing. Means it is better to prepare for job after the UG degree. You will means in that 2 years duration, other than doing that means in spite of doing MSc degree, you prepare for any government job, you will get a government job after 2 years. So don't mingle yourself with such type of mind, such type of negative peoples. Always identify the positive environment for yourself and always mingle with them. So this is very important criteria. Means everyone knows, but sometimes we don't think upon that. So it is very essential, very important to think about the environment. Means always have means Jrf type environment. Always talk live Jrf means work live Jrf means always do like means you are doing that particular job. So always the essence of preparing Jrf must come from your body, come from your voice, come from your activities, come from your all the happenings around you. Dear students, are you comfortable with English? Shall I discuss in both the language, English and Hindi, or I forward with English? Anyone please tell? Are you comfortable with my language? Is it understandable?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir, we are comfortable.
You are understanding well. Huh? Our purpose is understanding. I am able to speak in Hindi also. If you have any means difficulty, you can tell me. So
yes, sir, no problem. You can use both languages, no problem, sir.
okay, because sometimes our that local type discussion means in our tongue language becomes very effective and very easy to deliver.
Yes, sir.
So if you have some meaning of our life, means firstly we have to decide what is the aim and meaning of our life. Everyone, we are not animals, we are human. Means human basic difference between human and animal is the aim of life. Animal is having just to feed and survive, and they have aim in life. But human is having different aims. They aim for having some recognition, some respect in society, some name fame in society, some job opportunities, some means social service. Means everyone is having different aims. So always identify your goal or aim of your life. And simply, if you are a agri students, you decide some aim related to your study, related to your career. So after after deciding your aim, if you have aim of becoming a agricultural scientist or assistant professor, or like means if you go for if you want to become a UPSC aspirant, always have clarity in your mind. So after deciding aim or goal of your life, then the question arrives how to reach to the goal, how to reach the goal, aim of your life. So the track of getting your aim or goal is a good institution, good university, or good higher education. After getting higher education, you will be able to get your aim or goal of your life. So the good university or good institution you can only get through preparing the JRF, Junior Research Fellowship. It allows you to take admission in the best, in the top universities of our country. So always have some the psychological have some clearance about these psychological aspects. Always prepare yourself mentally first, then start preparing for anything, not only for this exam, but for any of the task in your life. You have to have some confidence, some positivity, some positive outlook, so good environment, then you will be able to get your aim. So the first point of our discussion is why should we prepare for ICAR-IGFRI? So we have discussed that JRF is the best way, best road for getting good institution, means good university for your higher degree. Then for getting fellowship or financial independence, means it's a general trend or general scenario that agri students are generally comes from the middle or lower class. Means few of the students are from the higher class, but majority of the students are coming from the middle or lower class, whose financial situation is not that their parents allow for a higher education, allow for a higher degree from their own, from their means financial dependence on their home. So it is very essential to become financially independent after your UG degree. So this is the best way to become financial independent after the UG degree, means preparing for ICAR Jrf. Then better self-esteem and confidence, means there are limited seats, all India limited seat, means if there are 100 seats and if you are getting ICAR Jrf, means you are considering yourself under 100 nationally. Means the one thing will come in your mind that I'm under 100, I means topper among the all the students means of country. So it will build up, it will improve your self-esteem and your inner confidence, self-confidence. Then getting higher degree, obviously getting higher degree from reputed institution, that will pay always, not only for getting your job, but for getting image, for getting your credibility in your institution, job, workplace. Your higher degree, your institution always have some significance. Means if in any office there are two employees, one is from that means top university or reputed university, and one is from the average university, the image, the credibility, the work style, the means work culture that candidate, that employee passed from the reputed institution will be very different from that the candidate passed from the average institution. So for getting reputed institution, it is very required to prepare for JRF. Then for a good and lucrative career, after the getting JRF, you will have opportunity to take admission in top university for your MSc degree. And after that top university, you will have some means bonus type of your career in your private sector means if you are not getting anything, you will have some opportunity in your private sector. Then means minimum the guarantee of minimum employment will be fixed after getting your degree through JRF from the top university. And the maximum will be anything. Maximum, there is no limit for maximum, you can do anything. So it provides you minimum guarantee for employment for a lucrative career. Then for your unique identity in your friend circle and society means during the UG courses, all the students are equal. But after the UG courses, some will get top university means IRI, Pantnagar and BHU type top institution, and some will get home university, some will get average type university, some will get means, and some will not get any of the university. They will move here and there, and they will not do anything. Means those don't have any aim, don't have any strategy and confidence. This time they will be moving here and there for their subsistence, for their identity exploration. So always have clarity in your mind. Always means it is like FD. If you are preparing now, it will pay you forever for in future. So, and it will provide you unique identity in your friend circle, in your society. If you are getting through ICAR-IGFRI means it is a divergent towards your unique identity among your society and friend circle. You will have unique future ahead. Then another point is which subject is best for ICAR-IGFRI. So we have already discussed about this, which subject is best for ICAR-IGFRI. To decide which subject is best for ICAR-IGFRI, you must recognize, you must identify your interest in particular subject content. Means you must have appeared in exams of the subjects in your UG courses. Someone is getting highest marks, and someone is getting that supplementary, that average marks type. So always track your record in particular subject. Means if any student is having excellent record, excellent marks, excellent means always he talks in that particular subject, then it is good to choose that subject for ICAR-IGFRI. Then scope of subject means there are certain subjects, minor type of subjects. So, for example, if any student is saying that I like this particular subject very much, but that subject is minor type, means if means there is no ARS seats from that back 5-6 years, 10 years, means you have to also see the success rate of that particular subject. I will not be quoting any subject here. All the subjects are equal in my view, but you have to track the success rate of particular subjects. Some of the private sectors prefer for agronomy, soil science, and genetics and plant breeding candidates. Those insurance companies are requiring that economics pass out candidates. This plant quarantine department and all those plant protection offices requires plant science candidates. So there is different requirement of particular areas, particular company, particular public sector unions understanding like that. No? All the companies requires different type of subjects. So always have some clarity, have some understanding about the scope of that subject. Then academic record in UG, I have discussed about this. Then availability of resources and guidance means if you chosen about a subject, but there is very less books on the market, there is less guidance, means there is no senior in your university which can guide you, and the immediate guidance is very required. Nowadays, there are various digital sources, means from YouTube and agri education channels, all these available. But during that during that our time, there were no any e-resources. So at that time, the immediate guidance means in form of our seniors. This was the very best. This was the good source of information. So always have some seniors which have which can guide you for the JRF. So when should one start preparing for Icer JRF? This then if there are 4 years in your degree, so you never start for Icer JRF from first year, because this is your first year. During that 5 years, you have some means you have mind of your enjoyment, means you have taken fresh admission, you have some fresher party, you have some interaction with senior junior friends. Means first semester is means learning different things, social things, means interacting with friends, interacting with your seniors, your teachers, means adjusting yourself into the agriculture degree, agriculture university. So first year is not good to start for ICAR JRF, and also the 4th year. Don't make it pending to start JRF from 4th year, because if you are starting for JRF from 4th year, means you are going to stuck in trouble, because once you start with the JRF, you will not have option to come back, because JRF, the preparation of JRF is like that. You will be suitable for only JRF, because means you will not be suitable for any government job, you will not be suitable for banking sector, you will not be suitable for your state PSC exams, you will only be suitable for JRF. So the never start from your 4th year and first year. The best ideal zone for starting the exams is after 2nd year. Bah. So after the 2nd year, you start for preparing for JRF exam. Students start after their 3rd year or like 5th, 6th semester, they start for preparing JRF. But ideal zone is starting from the 4th semester onward. Means after the end of 2nd year, you start for preparing. Means 2 years is sufficient for the JRF. Then now you decided for ICAR JRF, you selected the subject, you started the preparation from 2nd year. Then question comes, how to prepare for ICAR JRF? What will be the book? What will be the reading strategy? What will be the notes making strategy? What will be our dedication? Means how many hours we should study for getting success. So all these aspects, right selection of book, right selection of subject, strategy of reading books and making notes, and our dedication decides our success. So always have clarity on these aspects. Now the question comes, right selection of books. This is the very important aspects, because books are your like weapon. It means if you are going for a war, books acts as your weapon. If your weapon is weak, then you will get defeated in the war. So always have your strong weapon, your means very sharp weapon. So books acts as your weapon. Then let's talk about the nature of ICAR-JRF exam. I have already told you, you already know that this is a MCQ type exam. There are certain tips for preparing short answer exams. I'm discussing here as per my experience. I'm not saying, I will not be saying that my tips are supreme, means always all the students should follow these tips. These are purely based on my experience. Some student may have some good tips, may have good experience. So I will be discussing generally. Order may be different. So start with firstly read textbooks line by line and at least 2 times, then prepare notes. This is the most important strategy. If you have purchased the books, then take one book, read it line by line at least 2 times. While first time you will not you will have some clarity, but when you will read it for second time you will have majority of clarity, means major things you will understand. Then start preparing notes of that book. After the reading that particular book, start cover objective book of that book, that textbook, just after reading it. Means if you are reading, for example, if you are preparing for agronomy Jrf and you are reading the book Principles of Agronomy by Reddy and Reddy. So after reading the textbook Reddy and Reddy, just after reading this book, cover the objective book of that particular text. Means always there are some objective and descriptive type of books of same content, same subject. Means there is also textbook of Principles of Agronomy by Reddy and Reddy. There is also a objective book from this book only. So always cover the objective book just after the textbook. Then don't mug up the others note, just have material of your use. There is a trend, you will get a lot of, there is bucket of matters notes from online, from your seniors, from your friends. So don't mug up the others notes. Everyone have some strategy. It is not very certain that someone is having good skill for making notes than you. It may be possible that you will have a good skill than his notes. So always means don't believe independently, don't believe blindly in someone in others notes. Always have some just material of your use, reference material from those notes. If anyone have if anyone have done exercise for making notes, you take his notes, you take some material, you take material of your use from his notes, but never mug up his notes. Always make your own notes, your original notes. You always prepare by your handwriting. Then after making your hand notes, handwriting notes, create flashcards with kit. Flashcards means making that paper chit type, and if any event, if any scientific name or any that the particular definition you are unable to memorize, you write into that chit and you paste that chit in your table, study table, in your room, in your means anywhere you can stick, you can paste it in your room, so that you will able to see many times in a day, and then you will be able to remember, you will be able to memorize those difficult things. So always have a habit of creating flashcards of key terms, dates, concepts on the front, and definitions, event, and explanations on the back of that flashcard. Always have some flashcard, greeting card type that in your table. Then Organize your notes and materials around the keywords, events, vocabulary, and concepts you have identified. Always have some habit, means if you are making notes, you give 1 inch or 2 inch space as footer or header, means for writing comments, for writing no means important things, for writing your tricks. Always have some space in your page. If your page, if you have A4 size page, always allot 2 inch space either in the top or in the down of that page. You make partition of that section from the above. You note text, you note descriptive things on the above side, and from that descriptive things you extract some objective, 2-3 objectives or important points, and you write into the footer of that page. So in this way you will be able to prepare for descriptive as well as objective also. So always have this strategy of making notes. Don't write fully on the page. Make partition of that page. Allot 1 or 2 inch space either on the top or on the down. Down strategy is very good. So means if you are reading that descriptive material from the descriptive things from the upper portion of page, you write some important points or tricks for remembering those descriptive things in the down of your footer. Then always develop some summary sheets of course materials, means always have that rotation. Always make rotation of 15 days or 1 month. You put 3 days for particular subject, particular topic. You must have the rotation of that. Means if you have cycle of completing your syllabus within 1 month, you start the same cycle in next month. In this way, means the clear cut strategy must be on your table. Always make your study plan, your strategy of reading books, means on the Sunday, on Sunday you have to study for wheat science, on Monday dryland, on Tuesday irrigation, on Wednesday that nutrient notes. So always write, always make that cycle of 15 days and write on this day, on this date, I will be reading for this nutrient notes, this weed notes, this is all this. So make like make strategy like this. Always make cycle of reading. Then after the end of this cycle, you start that cycle again. Then revise regularly. If you have a cycle of reading, you will be able to revise all the subjects regularly. Means don't make the preparation hodgepodge, means confusing and that is scattered type of preparation. Don't follow. Always have some clarity, some strategy, some time schedule, some strategy of making notes, remembering the notes, revising the notes. Then the one local tip is they memorize the things by correlating the things with our surround happenings. Means if the name of any definition or name of any, means any keyword, if having some correlation with your surrounding, means like means with your friend or any of the activity which is happening around you, always correlate that event, that definition, that keyword with the surround happening, and in this way you will be able to remember that thing very easily. So have the habit of correlating the things, means making the tricks. All the students make some tricks. The topper, especially toppers, always tops, means all the students have same time, same syllabus, same paper, same evaluators paper, but someone tops and someone fails, because the topper always have some different strategy other than the all the candidates. Topper always have some different strategy. Either he makes good notes, either he remember very easily, either he have capability to organize the things he have capability to memorize the things, or he has capability to correlate the answers things with the surround happenings. In this way, he becomes able to get good marks. So this will also will be applicable here. Then
It was very knowledgeable in question and it motivates. Okay. I share.
Dr. Gule, please mute your mic. Dr. Gule.
Yes, sir.
Okay. So this for taking multiple choice questions means you have prepared for the you have covered all the subjects and you are going to take attempt of your exams. You are going to go through the exam. Then while exam, what are the basic tips for means correcting most of the questions? The first one is the fundamental universal tip, that is read the question or statement very carefully. Then try to answer the question in your head before reading the answer choices. Means you can hide your answers, just read a question only, then you try to answer that question. If you have your answer in your choices, there will be good chances that that will be the answer, right answer. Read all the answers. Means if you have your answer in A option, then it will not be good to that you don't read B option, C option, and D option. Maybe B and C are the synonym of that A only, and D, and there will be all of these in the D option. So it is not like that. You find your answer in your A option, then you proceed for the next question. Always read all the answers choices very carefully. Then eliminate incorrect answers. Means if you are not able to find your answers in the second and third tricks, then apply the trick of eliminating incorrect answers. Means like if you have the question like that, any of the option is means it is very, there are very less chances of the correctness of this particular MCQ. So remove that, eliminate that incorrect answer, and after applying eliminating technique, you will have some one or two options at the end. Means 50-50 chances type, or like that you will have. If you know more than one answer is correct, then consider if all of the above is possibly the correct choices. Means you will have some experience of attempting MCQs. For example, in the many of the exams, if there is all of the above, in 75% of the probability that all of the above becomes right, because if you know A option is right, B option is right, but you have not you don't know about C option, and you know about A and B option, then definitely C option will be like that A and B only. In that situation, go for all of the above option. So this is a simple technique of correcting that all of the above. Means in if in any of the question there is all of the above, there will be more chances that all of the above will be right option. Likewise, none of the above, sometimes none of the above also becomes right. So always have focus on the all of the above and none of the above options. If all of the above is not a choice, or if it is not correct, then select the best answer. And if you are also not having if you are not able to get your right answer, go for 50-50 chance. Eliminate the two options and have two options for deciding. Leave it for last minute luck. Last minute luck means first attempt your full paper, have some clarity, means some idea, because that I have attempted this much of questions, and these are sufficient to get good rank or getting the good university. Then go for last minute luck or guess, that we locally known as tukka technique. Go for some questions, means this is sometimes luck becomes very important in any of the exams. Topper tops because they have some courage, they have some analysis capability, they analyze the papers differently from the other candidates. Always they analyze the paper, because like that the paper is very tough. I have attempted this much of questions last year. The candidate last year topper attempted this much of questions and he tops. I am attempting 10 questions more than him, and the toughness level of paper is same. Means I am already in the safe zone. Means I can go for some tukka. Means if you are making that, if you are answering 5-10 questions as per the luck or guess tukka technique, it will not harm you. And if you are getting the benefit of your tukka technique, you will definitely top the exam, because there are two things. Means entering in the safe zone and becoming topper of that exam. The becoming topper sometime based on your luck, and entering in the safe zone depends upon your hard work, your persistence, your dedication, and your preparation. You can enter in the means Jrf lobby, you can get Jrf, you can get good rank, but for becoming topper of that exam, you must have some different strategy. You have some courage, means you have some you must go for your luck for attempting some questions. Always assess the safe zone, then go for guess or blind answering. Means if you are attempting for net exam and you have attempted the paper, and you counted the your answered question in one round, and you found that 60% questions you have already attempted, and there is a very less chance of becoming those questions incorrect. Means you are already in safe zone. Then try to attempt more questions. In this way you will get a good percentage. Means there are two things: getting just a certificate or pass certificate, and getting the certificate with good percentage, with excellent record. It becomes best than the getting the pass certificate just. So always assess yourself, assess your safe zone while in the exam. Always count your answered questions in the exam, that I have answered a 70% question, 80% question, and as per the last year trends, those who have answered more than 60%, they got the Jrf. Means you are getting Jrf. But in order to top your exam, you must have some courage. You must go for chance. Then never think attempting more questions will give good rank. The one universal law is that in any of the exam, you never think that if I am attempting 100 questions out of 100, you will top the exam. There may be the chances that you will fail into that exam, because on that particular year paper is very tough. So always assess the paper. Is it tough or is it easy? If it is easy, then try to attempt more questions. If it is very tough, so don't think for attempting all the questions, more questions. Always attempt whatever questions you know, that will be good for your good rank. Then The next discussion is on order of reading books. There are two approaches of reading books: forward approach and reverse approach. The forward approach means going according to syllabus. Though those serious candidates, those means dedicated candidates, always go for forward approach. Means if they have decided for ICR preparation, Jrf preparation, they go to ICR website, they downloaded the syllabus, they pasted syllabus in their study table, and they start for preparing as per the syllabus. This is forward approach. This is best approach, good approach. Then another one is reverse approach. And this is for those who have started preparation in the late, and those who don't have any strategy. They have confusing type of mind, hodgepodge type of mind. They don't know which books to read, which strategy to follow, how to make notes. Means such type of students follow reverse approach. Means they take previous year question papers, and they analyze that there are the questions from irrigation. Many questions are from irrigation, so they start reading irrigation book. It is not like that. Always go through the forward approach. Always have syllabus in your table, and prepare and read the books as per your syllabus. Prepare notes as per the syllabus. Cover point to point. Every point is very important. It is not like that irrigation questions were very less in last year, means this year also will be very less. It may be the irrigation portion become dominant in the question paper. So never go like that. Always go through the syllabus. Then persistency with time duration. Some of the students, since these questions always comes in the non-serious candidates. They like that, sir हमें कितना घंटा पढ़ना चाहिए कि हमें JRF पास हो जाए? How many hours should we read for getting JRF? So this question is not for serious candidates. Persistent candidates means those have strategy and some preparation techniques. So this is a illogical thing that how many hours we should read for getting any of the exams. Some of the toppers tops by reading 4 hours, and some of the laggards read 12 hours a day, but they only pass the exam. So it's worthless to discuss this. But on an average, as per the experience of various toppers, it is for ICAR exams, the study between the 8 hours to 10 hours is very ideal. Means studying below 8 hours is also, it will not, you will not be able to cover whole subject if you are reading less than 8 hours. And if you are reading more than 10 hours, you will have some means that laziness, that your routine disturbance, your sleep disturbance, like that. So study between the 8 and 10 hours. Have some 4 quarters of 2 hours. Read 2 hours in morning hours, read 2 hours in afternoon hours, read 2 hours in evening hours, and read 2 hours in night hours. So always have quarters of 2 to 3 hours, and never study continuously for, means if any candidate sits on the chair at 2 p.m. and he continue his reading up to dinner. So it's not like that. You are giving pain to your body, your mind. You have to prepare for JRF, then SRF, then NET, then ARS. So make your body healthy and mind healthy. Have some relax and peaceful type of your strategy, because you have to cover long journey. It's not the end of your career. Means you are getting JRF, means everything is finished. There is more struggle after JRF. So always have some habit of developing your good and healthy routine. Always have some good diet, some good sleep. Means 7 to 8 hours sleep is very necessary. During exam period, you can reduce your sleep to 6 hours. But on an average, the 7 to 8 hours sleep is very necessary. You can also take rest of 1 hour after your lunch. It will fresh your mind. After that, you cover the subject. So always have some comfortable reading habit. It varies individual to individual. Some are having reading, some are having habit of reading during morning hours. They awake at 4 a.m. and they read like that. And some students they sleep at 4 a.m. So it varies individual to individual, but make both are extreme, both are not good. Means that awaking at 4 a.m. and sleeping at 4 a.m. both are extreme. Have some comfortable habit. Hmm? This is the red zone. If you are reading less than 7 hours, means you will not be able to complete your syllabus. You will not able to complete your preparation sufficiently. Then the next discussion. Dear students, are you taking interest or getting bored? I want to listen from your side whether the discussion is interesting or having some boringness. Anyone tell?
Participants can interact with speaker.
Yeah. Don't sleep. have yourself awaken. Have some interest, and you can also interact with me. You can ask the question with me while the presentation. Any of the students, please. Any student, please speak.
Yes, sir.
Mukesh ji. You are in which year of your degree?
Unmute those who want
Unmute
to,
yourself.
those who raised their hands.
Mukesh ji, Mukesh Rathod.
Gule, please unmute Mukesh. Jigar Desai.
Sir, he has already unmute, sir.
Okay.
Dr. Pawar sir.
Yes, please.
You instruct the students to have some interest, have some discussion.
One student given in chat box that is, session is going on interesting. Nobody is bored. So if anybody from class wants to say something,
because our ultimate
session should be interactive one.
Making our purpose is not making is it's like the means online session means there is a trend of making joining the training and resting for, while that training. So it is very important topic and very means your 1 hour interest, your 1 hour concentration can change your life. You can change your future. So have some have some discussion, have some interaction. Have some query, you ask your curiosity, your query with me.
Mukesh Rathod ji, you can please ask your question. You are already unmute.
At the end of session, sir, we will give or we will take the question answer sharing, sir. Okay.
One candidate is asking, sir, any suggestion for those who have started studying for JRF Agronomy last year? Okay, I will be coming in your point. Since I am agronomy student, I know when to start, which is a comfortable zone. If any student started in the late, what will be the shortcut strategy for the candidate? Means for any of the candidate, for any of the subject, I'll provide some tricks, some strategy to cover the subject, the syllabus in short time. So I will be dealing in the last. My purpose of interacting, my purpose of disturbing this discussion is making yourself attracted in this discussion, in this presentation. So let's move forward. The books and references for your preparation. So nowadays this is we can say digital era where we have lot of study material, guidance, the various websites, YouTube channels, education channels you have. So it is very helpful. Sometimes it becomes very helpful, very good that you have, your generation is having such type of resources during the means before 4 or 5 years. There were no any such type of guidance, such type of information sources. So you are privileged that you have such type of content, such type of sources nowadays. So always try to take benefit from such sources. So this is a YouTube channel. One of my senior from IRI, Dr. Bipin Kumar, he has started an initiative to start a channel, a place of success without coaching. Means that this channel A to Z agriculture science videos are there. You can the videos are very useful for agricultural students, competitive students, those who are preparing for Jrf, Srf, net, ARS, banking preparation, UPSC preparation, state PSC preparation. You will have some clarity. You will have a good video in this channel. So let's visit this channel.
गेहूं उत्पादन में भारत विश्व में 10वें स्थान पर है. Hello everyone, this is listening to Kumar and
so this is channel of Dr. Bipin Kumar. There are 600 plus videos on the different aspects of agri preparation, means especially for Jrf, Srf, net and ARS. For example, this is the video book list for ICR, Jrf, net and ARS preparation recommended by successful candidates. Means Dr. Bipin Kumar is approaching to having the strategy of approaching the toppers of a particular subject. He interacts with them. He collects the information and provide the information to the stakeholders, to the agricultural students through his channel. So this is, in my opinion, this is a best source of getting information from your workplace. Means you don't have to go for anywhere for taking guidance. For means you don't have need to ask with anyone to which books are required to study, which books are required to prefer. You will have all the information in this video, this channel. For example, this is for agronomy books. You have list of agronomy. After that, plant science, you will have some. Means these are the information given by toppers of the subjects. These are the books given. Horticulture books, social sciences books, physical sciences books, plant biotechnology books, entomology, nematology books, and general agriculture books also. So you will be able to take information about all the books, and also you will have some resources like if you are in a rural area, if you don't have shop nearby your college or nearby your residence to purchase the book, if you have difficulty of taking book, you can purchase these books from online sources also. Dr. Bipin Kumar also provided the links for purchasing those books from the various e-commerce sites like Amazon and Flipkart. So you can also go for purchasing such books from your e-commerce, means from your home you can get books very easily. There is a list of all the books: plant science book, agronomy book, extension book, entomology book, physical science book, basic science book, horticulture book, agriculture engineering book also. I mean, those who are from agriculture engineering background, BTech background, they can take book from here. Means you can purchase from e-commerce as well as from your shop also. You can compare your price of book. Sometimes e-commerce site provide a book very reasonably, so you can go for ordering it through e-commerce. It's not necessary that you always go to purchase book from your nearby shop. So have some comparison of book rate and then decide from where to purchase. All the books are given here. This is the channel. Various videos are here. Yeah. So it's very worthy, very useful to refer for this agri education channel. Lot of stuffs are there, means like this book list for ARS-Scientist, book list for ARS soil science, agriculture, microbiology, book list for vegetable science, book list for all the subjects given here by Dr. Bipin Kumar. Some other motivational and confidence building lectures are also there, given by strategy and tricks provided by toppers. He also shares with the candidates experience of topper, means how to top the exam. He convey to you through the toppers. So visit this channel, have some learning from this channel. Then these are the book list which Dr. Bipin Kumar provided, and all other toppers. I have collected these informations from the various toppers, collected and compiled these informations. This is the book list for plant science candidates, means plant breeding is by B.D. Singh and Kundan Singh. These are the basic books. You might have studied these books during your UG time, during your UG degree time also. Objectives, subjectives, and B.D. Singh. This is very fundamental book. Likewise, for different subject, pathology, seed technology, and microbiology, there are standard books which are given here. You can prefer them. Then for agronomy, these are the books for agronomy: Principle of Agronomy by T. Elemanda Reddy, Principle of Agronomy by S.R. Reddy, Principle of Practices of Agronomy by P. Balasubramaniam. These means Introductory Soil Science, Field Crop Production Textbook, Modern Technique of Raising Crops, Weed Science, Irrigation. All these books are available in the market, which agronomy candidates can purchase. These are the very standard books. Don't believe blindly on the books coming in the market nowadays. Many newcomers, many entrepreneurs prepare books just making copy paste of standard books, and they launch those books in the market. So always purchase book by reading some, by having some crux into that book. So don't believe on any book blindly. Then not for agronomy, it is for all the subjects, that importance of topics means what, for example, if there are 10 units, then what will be the weightage, what will be the importance which a candidate must give to the particular topic. Since I am agronomy student, I know much about the agronomy. Therefore, I will be discussing about the agronomy topics. All other candidates must also have some clarity about the importance of particular topics from their immediate seniors, their immediate means any of the information from seniors, teachers. They must know that this portion is very important. There are many questions comes from this portion. So try to give more focus, more emphasis on that particular topic. For example, in agronomy, during this few year trends, irrigation portion dominates, means questions from irrigation portion dominates the question paper. So in order to succeed in the exam, always read irrigation very carefully. Read read 2-3 books. Read from 2-3 sources irrigation very carefully, because it becomes very dominant in the agronomy section. Then dryland agriculture. Since dryland agriculture nationwide is taking momentum, taking gain among the policymakers, among the line departments, and so dryland agriculture, clarity on the dryland agriculture portion is very essential. Questions from dryland agriculture comes in a good number. Then weed management, nutrient management, crop production statistics, crop production, and then statistics. The questions from crop production will be very less, means around 5 to 10 questions will be from crop production side, and 5 to 10 questions will be from statistics. So, and from irrigation, there will be around 20-30 questions, dryland like that, from dryland also. So always have some survey type from the previous year question papers from the seniors which have attempted the exams during last year, that sir, from which portion questions, which portion is very important, from where the good number of questions comes. So always have some clarity on this area. Then these are the books for entomology and nematology. These are the books for, I will not be reading one by one. The purpose of showing this slide, that anyone can go to the Dr. Vipin Kumar channel. He can take information about the books. He can take he can listen the interview of the topper of that particular subject. The topper will explain what books to prefer, how to prepare notes, when to prepare notes, and how to attempt the questions. Particular topper will tell better than me. So I will not be discussing about one by one about the books, since I may not be knowing better than toppers of that particular subject. These are the books for physical science. Then for horticulture, social science books, general agriculture books. The general agriculture books, there are some questions comes from general agriculture portion. So always you don't think that general agriculture questions The weightage of general agriculture questions is very less in the exam. Means 5 to 10 questions are from general agriculture. So it's not like that you don't read for, you don't give time to general agriculture. General agriculture is your backbone. Means you prepare for any subject. The command on general agriculture is very required, very necessary, very essential. For example, if due to any of the reason you are not getting JRF, then general agriculture knowledge and general agriculture will serve your purpose to get your admission in your state agriculture university, in BHU, in means wherever the paper comes from the general agriculture portion. So always have good command with the general agriculture also. It will help you to get jobs. Like if you have if you have a problem of taking job after JRF, means you are not able to continue your higher education, means your family is not allowing you to go for higher education, your family need a job. Then if you have general agriculture command, you will be able to crack various exams like bank exam, your state PSC exam, IFCO, CRBCO exam, FCI, NFL, like PSU exams, you will be able. So always focus, always give good time to general agriculture, because it's your backbone. Means जब तक आप एग्रीकल्चर स्टूडेंट हैं, जब तक आप कंपटीशन अपीयर होंगे, तब तक जनरल एग्रीकल्चर आपको बेनिफिट देगा. It's like bonus. Means you have good command in general agriculture, you will be able to attempt 4 or 5 questions more than the other candidates. So have some clarity about the importance of general agriculture. There are various standard books available in the general agriculture. Most standard book is Fundamentals of Agriculture by Arun Katyan, then Objective of Agriculture by Sir Kantwa, Agri Fact, General Agriculture by Muniraj Rathod. This Muniraj Rathod and Pushpendra Karayana books, these comes 1 or 2 times in a year. Means press issue comes twice in a year. So always have new volume, because it provides statistical data about production, productivity, area, like that information you will get into, you will get from these books. So always purchase Muniraj Singh Rathod General Agriculture book, very fresh, new volume, always purchase. Then Agriculture at a Glance by R.K. Sharma, Competitive Book of Agriculture by Nevra Sundar. These are the books which are important for general agriculture. Then there are various ICAR e-sources which are available, like this e-learning portal on agriculture education is on ICAR website. You can there are various online courses, BSc AG courses, BBSc courses, BFSc. All these courses are there. You can click and because the material from TNAU, Angrao, NDRI, means UHS university, all material is collected and unified in this portal. You can take advantage of this portal. You can visit in this portal and take advantage from this. Then this is I was talking about this Agri by Dr. Vipin Kumar. There are 2 channels of same person. Dr. Vipin Kumar is another channel, and Agri by Dr. Vipin Kumar is another channel. You can visit this channel also. The content is same, means there is no difference of these channels. You can get all the information in one channel also. This channel will give you information about the book list of JRF, mock test. Dr. Vipin Kumar also prepares mock test, MCQs, experience of toppers. He shares experiences of toppers with the students. He also provide you information about the job opportunities, new exams, new vacancies, about the information he provides. Book reading strategy, he provides important notifications. That means where vacancies are coming, where there is job opportunities. you can get information from this channel. Likewise, there are various e-sources like this. TNU, this TNU जो है, you can get TNU notes. TNU and Angrao notes, these are the standard notes. You can, and these are the UG notes. Yeah, these are the UG notes given in this website. You can, yeah, for example, I'm clicking this TNU agronomy notes. These are the notes made by the professors of Tamil Nadu Agriculture University. All the notes are here. So you can visit this website and you can take notes of from TNU. Likewise, Angrao notes are also there. Link is here. Then Handbook of General Agriculture. This is important. Let me open this. Please mute yourself. Speaker, please mute yourself.
Sir, you are not audible.
Sir, please unmute yourself.
Hello, Gaurendra ji. Okay, me message करतो त्यांना.
Hello.
Yes, sir. Please, you are not audible.
Okay. Are you seeing this website? This
Yes, sir. Yes,
Handbook of
yes.
General Agriculture.
Yes, sir. Yes.
Okay. So this is Handbook on General Agriculture. This is for JRF and other competitive exams. This is compiled by this Angrao University. You will have the content, especially for JRF on these subjects, wild science, agronomy, genetics, breeding, all these subjects. You will have content. Means like this short answers, MCQ or one-liner questions you will have. Means this is a ready to read, ready to prefer material, very standard, prepared by Angrao University, by the professors of the Angrao University. So you can prefer this e-source, you can prefer this handbook. This is I think this is 300 page. If you are solving this whole book, if you are solving this whole book, your general agriculture will be improved, as well as you will have some clarity in the all these subjects. You you also have practice set in the last of this handbook. ICR model general agriculture paper will have some, so it will become very easy for the candidates, for the students preparing for JRF to have some clarity in the exam. Yeah. So let's come back. Then there are various paid channels. The purpose of showing these paid channels, I am not promoting, I am not advertising any of the channels. It's your own wish. You assess, you analyze, then you purchase any of the paid material. There are various coaching nowadays, like in Delhi, there is Agri Coaching Delhi, which is providing handwritten notes of toppers. They purchase the notes from the topper, and they provide those notes in original form to the students by cost basis. You can inquire the cost about the materials. You can visit their website, you can contact them, and you can ask for those. Likewise, Dhanuka Agri notes, they also go for like that. There are various YouTube channels. I have told you, Dr. Bipin Kumar, Agripur channel is there, Dr. Gijes S. Mehra. This channel is also good. You can answer. Let me show you. Yeah. This is Dr. Gijes Mehra. He is ARS-Scientist. So there are also various important videos which student can prefer. So this is also important channel. Where apart from the educational videos, various motivational videos, confidence building videos, he shares like effective communication skill, and such type of motivational videos he delivers to the audience. So you can prefer for them. Other than reading strategy of different subject, ARS strategy, extension education module, like this, all these videos he makes and shares with the audience. So you can prefer, you can have look. Then another e-resource is Agri Topper Delhi. This is also a YouTube channel. Let me show you. These are the good YouTube channels which I am quoting. You can go through. Like this, this is Agri Topper. This is also a free YouTube channel. You can study from here also. Like this, ICAR-Jrf 2022 book should be, which book should be preferred? ICAR-Jrf plant biotechnology, ICAR Jrf entomology, Jrf plant science. All the toppers talk is here. You can go through this. How to manage time during strategy, during exam preparation. Video is also there. So you can take advantage of this channel also. Like Krishi Kranti is also a channel. You can take snap of this slide. You can make photograph. You can make a screenshot of this slide. These information will be useful for you. These links, these channels. Otherwise, you can ask me about the channels in detail later on. Now, the universities in India, as you know that there are 3 central agriculture universities and 4 deemed universities. Other than this, there are various state agriculture universities. you can take admission in these Central Agriculture University, deemed universities, and university, state agriculture universities through JRF. So if you talk about the top universities, as per the ICR ranking structure, as per the ICR evaluation of this last year to 2021, the top university was NDRI Karnal, then IRI New Delhi, IVRI, then Pantnagar University, Punjab Agriculture University, University of Agriculture Sciences, Bangalore. This is the list. You can take this list from internet. So these are the top universities. After getting your good rank, you will be able to decide where to take admission. So it will help to you. Then this was all about the JRF. I have discussed very elaborately about the JRF. Then the question comes, what after JRF? What candidates can do after JRF? Some student may have goal of pursuing higher degree than MSc, means PhD. Some student may have some financial crisis or family commitment or family problem. So they may take decision of joining any job. So there will be various options after MSc through JRF. The first option will be the SRF for PhD in that particular subject. Then other than higher study, you will be having option for attempting UPSC exam, state PSC exam, the PSU exams, NFL, National Fertilizer Limited, Food Corporation of India, Central Warehouse Corporation, IFCO, CRUMCO, all these PSUs, you will have option to join. Other private limited, means for example, for breeding students, various seed sector company, pesticide company for entomology students, various fertilizer companies for agronomy, soil science students. There are numerous opportunities for the postgraduate of agriculture. Then agri business also, in the last year they can start their own agri business. They can start their own venture, seed company, like that startup type they can start. So means there are ample of opportunities for candidates after MSc. So this is a scheme of SRF exam. Again, this is a computer based test of 2 hours. 120 questions will be there. There is a basic difference between JRF and SRF. There are very less dissimilarity between JRF and SRF. Means just there is a difference of fellowship and exam pattern. Otherwise, the syllabus is same. Means whatever syllabus you will have during JRF, you will also have during SRF. So question that question pattern, 120 question will be in this SRF paper. 20 questions will be from general knowledge or reasoning ability, not from general agriculture, just general knowledge. Understand this thing. 50 questions from your core group. There is core group given in the ASRB website. You can go through and you can understand the core group of subjects. Likewise, in my subject, in agronomy subject, there is a group of 2 subjects, agronomy and soil science. So if I talk about my subject, if I am agronomy student and I'm going to appear for a SRF exam, I will be having 20 questions from general knowledge, 50 questions from my core group, that is agronomy, and 50 questions from specialized, means core group means soil science, and 50 questions from specialized subject opted by candidate for PhD. Means if you have done, if I have done MSc in agronomy, then I have to pursue for PhD in agronomy only. But during the exam, I also have to attempt questions of soil science. Similarly, for soil science students, if they wish to pursue PhD in soil science, they have to attempt questions of agronomy. So ultimately, if you are a MSc agronomy candidate and you are going to do PhD in agronomy through SRF, you also have to study soil science. So again, there are core group of subjects. The fellowship of SRF exam is very good, 31,000 per month for first year and second year, then 35,000 per month for third year. In addition to contingent grant of 10,000 per year. This test would consist of 3 sections, 20 questions. I have told you from the 73 specialized subjects. You can have this specialized subjects from that website, ICR website. 50 questions from core group and 50 questions from your specialized subject. For example, this is a snap from that list given in the ICR website. Core group for section B of ICR, Jrf, Srf, PhD examination. These are the core groups: crop science 1, 2, 3, horticulture. These are the core groups. Agronomy. Agronomy comes in natural resource management 2. In this group, agronomy, soil science, agriculture, chemicals, and water science and technology. These are the subjects which comes in NRM 2. Means if any candidate have done MSc in agronomy, he has to study soil science, agriculture, chemicals, and water science additionally to agronomy for appearing in the SRF exam. I hope all of you understand the things. Then books for SRF. The syllabus of Jrf and Srf is almost same. There is no additional books for SRF. The exam pattern is also same. MCQ type questions are there. Sometimes toughness level improves. Sometimes, so in order to cover this toughness level, you try to read your you try to read your textbooks more number of times, and you try to cover more number of books. There is no much difference about the syllabus. Then after the SRF, another one exam is ICAR-IGFRI net. The net utility of this net exam is to recruit lecturers, assistant professors in state agriculture universities and other agriculture universities. The notification of net comes once in a year or sometimes twice in a year. The exam paper is of 2 hours in bilingual English and Hindi language. There will be 150 number of questions in 2 hours. Each question carries 1 mark, and the question will be on MCQ type. Negative marking will also be there 1/3. And the questions will be from that particular subject only. Please note that the questions from the question in the net paper will not be from the subject group. The questions will be only from the particular subject. Means if you are doing MSc agronomy, means you will have the questions of agronomy in that net exam. You will not have questions of soil science in net exam. You will have questions of agronomy, soil science in the SRF exam, but in net exam you will have questions of only agronomy. And you will not also have general agriculture questions. Means pure 150 questions from agronomy will be in net exam. And this qualifying percentage of this net exam is 50% for unreserved, 45% OBC, and for SC, ST, the bank candidates it is 40%. This is an additional thing which I want to tell you. Recruitment of senior technical officers at ICR headquarters and institutes, subject matter specialist at Krishi Vigyan Kendra by ARS-RB. This time ARS-RB, what ARS-RB did, ARS-RB notified the combined notification for ARS exam and ARS, STO and SMS exam. The paper was same, means there will be one paper for all these four things, means for net, for ARS-Pre, for STO, for SMS. There will be same paper. The same paper will be qualifying for ARS-Pre. Same paper will be for net. Same paper will be for STO. And same paper will be for SMS. But the difference is, if you got the 50% marks, you will get net certificate. But if the cutoff for ARS exam is more than 50%, you will not be appearing in mains exam of ARS. This is the basic difference. Then what is the difference between ARS and SMS or STO exam? The ARS exam is 3-tier exam: pre, mains and interview. But STO and SMS is 2-tier exam: pre followed by interview. So on the basis of marks of prelim paper, means that ARS prelim paper or net paper, you will be shortlisted for ARS interview. But for ARS, you will have to appear for mains exam. And for ARS, the marks of this pre-exam will be nullified, will be qualifying only. For the ARS exam, mains and interview exams will be a basis. But for net, STO and SMS exam, the marks of this prelim paper will be counted. I hope I have solved this complexity of this. However, if you have any query, you can ask me separately in the last about these 4 exams. There is a very complexity which many times candidates don't understand. Basic difference: there will be one paper of 150 questions for net, for ARS, for STO, for SMS. But the difference will be for all the exams. Now, other than this JRF, SRF, net, what will be the career opportunities? Agricultural science. So then career opportunities will be administrative services. You can go for UPSC and state PSCs. Sometimes student go for preparing UPSC and state PSC after the UG degree. So I will not suggest that after the UG degree you go for preparing UPSC and state PSC exam. You prepare for JRF, you take fellowship, you take good university, you pursue for your postgraduate degree. After the pursuing postgraduate degree, you will have some confidence, some more analytical power, some more understanding, maturity. Then you will be a good person to prepare for UPSC and state PSC exam. Other than these administrative services, corporations, various corporations are there. Food Corporation of India, JCI, CCI, NSC, SSC, various corporations are there. So you can prefer. Then banking sector, IBPS, NABARD, insurance companies are there. Various companies are there which provide jobs. Agriculture input companies, insecticide company, pesticide company, fertilizer, seed irrigation companies are various companies are there. Research, if any candidate is having interest in research, he can join government or private or NGO sector for his career. He can, if he have interest in the education, in the teaching, he can become assistant professor and lecturer. Various extension services are there in the agriculture sector that, for example, subject matter specialist, NGO, in various NGOs, extension officers, line departments, various jobs are there. Then the question comes, after graduation, where to go? There are mainly 3 options other than JRF. The one is administration, another one is banking, and then agri input industries. These are the options after the graduation other than JRF. In administration line, various civil services exams are there. Indian Forest Service, PCS for specialized post means it varies state by state wise. In some of the states, there are district agriculture officer, district horticulture officer, soil conservation officer. Likewise, posts are there. Then Food Corporation of India, Jute Corporation of India, Cotton Corporation of India, National Seed Corporation, State Seed Corporation, administrative post in NABARD, ICAR, etc., where are there to join. Banking sector is also there. Agri input industries, I have discussed. Then after post graduation, after MSc, you can go for education. You can become assistant professor, lecturer. You can join scientist for research and extension. You can join SNS for extension. You can join banking after post graduation also. Then if for research, you can join that R&D sector in private sector. The various research posts are provided, posts are created by the private sector. Then government sector, agriculture research service through ICAR. You can become scientist in ICAR. You can become scientist in DRDO and ISRO also. You can become scientist in commodity boards like in Silk Board, Tea Board, Spice Board, and Coffee Board. Various scientist posts comes from these boards also. Agriculture research service through state government also. Some of the states creates the scientist post from the service commission of state also. Then JRF, SRF, and RA research projects. Nowadays, various outsourced candidates are being selected for JRF, SRF, and research associate, teaching associate in various research projects also. Then for extension opportunity, you can join a subject matter specialist after your MSc, agriculture extension officer in state government, in NGOs, teaching, training associates in ICR projects also. This is banking sector, RRB, NABARD, cooperative banks. Then comes to the most important career, most important job provider, that is ARS, Agriculture Research Service. So let's discuss what is ICAR ARS. So from this year onward, till now the eligibility of ARS exam was MSc, but from next year onward, there will be minimum qualification of PhD in relevant subject. The research grade pay of this ICR scientist will be ARS scientist will be 6,000 grade pay, which amounts the salary of about 70,000 per month. Please mute your. We was discussing about the pattern of this ARS exam. There are this is three-tier exam: pre, mains, and interview. Pre-exam will be of qualifying nature, 150 questions in 2 hours. Then ARS mains exam, it will have the cutoff marks, and its marks will be counted for merit. This paper comes for 240 marks. Then Viva exam for 60 marks. In mains exam, mains part is very important part, since it is marks of this exam counted for making merit. So this is very important exam. Again, there will be 3 parts in mains exam. The part A will be having 40 questions, so one-liner questions of 2 marks each. Then part B will be having short answer type questions, 1-page answer type questions. 20 questions will be there for 5 marks. Then part C will be having long answer, means 2-page answer type questions, 6 questions of 10 marks each. Total 240 marks will be for mains exam. Then interview for 60 marks. Then what is the pattern of ARS exam? Already I discussed: prelim, mains, interview. No need to discuss again. This is a screening pattern. In mains, 1:15 candidates will be selected from the prelim exam. If there is one seat of ARS, means 15 candidates will be passed from the prelim. Means 15 candidates will write the mains exam. Then out of these 15, 5 candidates will be called for interview. Then out of these 5 candidates, one will be selected finally. Prelim will be MCQ type, 150 marks, 2 hours. The qualifying of this prelim exam is 45% for unreserved OBC, 40% SC, ST, 35%. But again, as per the toughness of the exam, this qualifying marks can go up. Means these are the minimum marks you have to secure to sit in the mains exam. If paper is very tough and none of the students were able to score more than 45%, means none of the students can sit in the mains exam. You have to secure above than 45% marks to sit in the mains exam. Mains exam, first, second, third portion will be there. From first portion 40 questions, from the second portion 20 questions, 60, third portion 6 questions. Total will be 240 marks. YOC will be 60 marks. Then after going through this process, you will have appointment letter of this by this language from the ASRB board that you have selected for this job. So this was all about the strategy, book list, introduction, all these things about the ICAR exams, that is Jrf, SRF, NET, ARS, STO, and SMS exam. I hope all these informations have been collected as per the experience of toppers, as per the experience of their own strategy, their own view. All the students can take advantage of these informations. However, if they feel any difficulty while preparation, they can contact me on this mobile number, and they can mail me on this mail. They can also ask me about the other than agronomy subject, since I am from agronomy. They can also ask me from other subject also. I can make reference, make contact of those students with other my colleagues, which can give information for their subject. So in the last of this presentation, now it's time to compile this presentation, this important topic. It's time to acknowledge the Department of Agriculture Extension and Communication, Postgraduate Institute, MPKV Rahuri, for providing opportunity to interact with the worthy students and providing me the chance to mobilize, chance to guide, motivate the students about their career. Then I am privileged to acknowledge the course director, Dr. NC Ahire, head agriculture extension, and course coordinators, all the course coordinators, Dr. Prashant B. Pawar, assistant professor, all the patterns of this program, advisors, co-directors, and coordinators, and in the last, all other concerned who are giving their best to make this training successful. I am acknowledging, I am thankful to all those. In the last, good luck and good wishes to all of you, dear students. Thank you all. Thank you one and all. Thank you. All of you can ask your queries.
Thank you for your valuable guidance, sir. We will see some of the questions which are put in the chat box. So first is regarding the recording. We will provide you recording of all the sessions for all the subjects. Next question is regarding, sir, I am third year student, sir. Can we prepare for both ICAR, Jrf, MCR, PGCET at the same time as strategy for both the exams different?
What question? JRF and
Our state agriculture PGCET there.
what is the pattern of state agriculture? Means general agriculture.
General agriculture, whole subjects are there.
Okay.
Subjects
Again, I could say that the pattern of these JRF and general agriculture, because many times we also face this problem during our UG time. Sometimes students have confusion, means where they put their effort, means exclusively for JRF or for state agriculture university exam, because putting all the efforts in JRF sometimes becomes very very dangerous. If you are not getting good rank, means you will be unable to take admission in any of the university. Means you will be you will be left alone. So it is a sense of insecurity. However, if you are preparing for general agriculture, you will not be able to go through the JRF. Both are different things. So I may not be suggesting anyone to believe on any one talk. Always analyze yourself. What is your potential? What is your command? What is your aim? Means I'm not negating any of the university. All the universities are good. Your state agriculture universities are good, but sometimes one thing which I have preferred, that is environment. Your teachers may be good, your teaching, your classes, your punctuality, curriculum, everything will be good in your university, but the environment. If you are only candidate which is preparing for ARS-Scientist, which is preparing for that UPSC exam from your college, means you will be highlighted among your friends. Then you will think that I am everything, I am supreme. Like that feeling you will have. And if you are in competitive environment, always you will try to excel yourself. You will try to become supreme than others. So this is the basic human nature, that competition makes us more bright, more sharp. So always, in order to go into the competitive environment, it is required to take admission in the top university, good university. If you are taking, and if you wish to take admission in the good university, top university, it is best way to go through the JRF. So I think message is very clear, whether to go for JRF or whether to take admission in the state agriculture university. Both are good, both are good things. It's up to you, it's up to your potential, it's up to your financial situation, family commitments, whatever you think. If your financial situation is not so good, if you want to take fellowship, you prepare for JRF. If your family situation is very good, you have backup plan, you can go for preparing for your state agriculture university also. So I think this is very clear.
Then next, sir, is regarding any suggestions who have started studying for agronomy Jrf in last year.
Okay. Since this, as per my experience, I would like to tell you that I have preparing for JRF from that that sixth semester onward. It means in the last of third year, I have started preparing. So during this 1.5 years of preparation, I have covered all the possible sources, all the possible books. During my first attempt, I got 12 rank and got admission in this Hisar University, Chaudhry Charan Singh Haryana Agriculture University for my MSc. Then I decided that I'll again sit for a JRF to achieve good rank, to take admission in that IRI, because IRI was situated in New Delhi. and New Delhi is a hub for many competitive exams. So I appeared another time in Jrf. Then I got third rank, but due to uncertain conditions, I again failed to get admission in IRI. Then I prepared for SRF exam. There was only one seat through ICR in the IRI. And when I secured first rank, I was able to get admission in IRI for PhD. And IRI is a good place, is a relatively good place which offers you a good environment for your this ARS UPSC type exams, because New Delhi is hub for UPSC exam. You can prepare for UPSC also. The ASRB ICR is very near. You can have information very easily. Many seniors, many scientists are there who know very well about these exams. Book shop is also there. You can in hostel there is book shop. You can have all the books there very easily. I'm not recommending that IR is supreme, IR is everything. All the universities are good. It depends upon your inner potential. You may be anywhere. Your inner potential works. If you have potential, you will come out from the crowd. It's fundamental. So coming to the point, if you have prepared late, you go for, particularly for agronomy candidates, you go for most important books. First, you prioritize your topics, means you analyze the last year questions, from which portion maximum questions are coming. For example, from irrigation, dryland, weed questions are coming. You read those books. For example, most important book, Reddy and Reddy, SR Reddy, Principle of Agronomy. You prepare, you read that. Terminology book, you read that. Some 2-3 agronomy objective books, you read that. You mug up all these books, you will get through it. Means you have very less time. These are the important books. 2 textbook, Principle of Agronomy, Reddy and Reddy and SR Reddy, these 2 books. Then Crop Production by Rajendra Prasad, the 3rd book. Then Agronomy Terminology by Indian Society of Agronomy, 4th book. These are the 4 textbook. Other than this, some objective books, like Thao Prakash Balasubramaniam, Anand Viskarma, 3-4 objective books. By 6-7 books, 8 books, you can go through the exam and you can get the good rank. But it will not serve purpose for getting top rank, getting first rank. For that purpose, you have to cover more number of books, especially for irrigation book, for nutrient book, for weed book, TK Das weed book. You have to prepare for those book also. So if you have time, constant time limitation, you go for fundamental books. You have sufficient time. You prefer maximum books, as means as max as possible you can cover. Someone is asking, is ICR PG exam is same as ICR Jrf? So I have, means you are asking about the difference between Jrf and SRF exam. ICR PG exam is same as ICR. Actually, PG MSc is also PG, PhD is also PG. I am not understanding for what you are, because ICR Jrf is also
ICR PG and ICR Jrf is
same thing. What Sumanji, what you want to ask means difference between Jrf and SRF?
Yes. You want that one.
Okay. So basic difference is the paper will be of 2 hours. Number of questions will be 120 only. There will be same pattern MCQ questions. There will be same marks weightage, but the difference will be only from the subject group. If I am agronomy candidate, then I have to read agronomy, tea husbandry, and agronomy and tea husbandry only for Jrf, because in agronomy group there are no much subject. Some agronomy, tea husbandry, livestock, like that is there. But for SRF, there is a group for natural resource management 2, NRM 2. There is a group for SRF, under which you have to prepare for agronomy, soil science, physical science, not physical science, water technology, and agriculture chemicals. All 4 subjects you have to prepare in order to get SRF. So this is the basic difference. For example, in plant science also, there are 5 subjects in JRF, and in that SRF, there might be less subject in the SRF group. So it depends upon the group of that particular subject. You can have the groups of subject from ICR website. Let me show you. JRF. So this is a ICR website. You can visit the syllabus for PhD. There are 73 subjects for part C. For everything is given here. Let me see. This is information bulletin. You can take information about introduction, general information, subject for ICR, SRF, JRF. This is in 6th page.
Share your screen if you are showing something, sir.
Okay, it's not showing.
Not showing.
Okay, right.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Now it's showing.
Yes, yes.
Okay. See, I have downloaded this from this ICR website. ICR website, syllabus, PhD, core group, all these syllabus is there. I opened this. This is information bulletin for JRF SRF 2021. You will have introduction, general information, eligibility criteria, registration process, conduct of exam, procedure, everything will be here. For this subject group here, this is subject group. Subject core groups for section B, SRF, JRF, SRF examination. For example, this natural resource management 2. This is agronomy subject, agronomy, soil science, agriculture, chemicals, water science and technology. This is for SRF. So you refer this source. You visit this ICR website. You will have syllabus, core group subject, 73 subject for part C, SRF, ICR, JRF notice, all these things you will have here only. Likewise, in ASRB website, if you go net ARS notification, yeah, just like this syllabus for varied disciplines, link is there. For example, this all the disciplines 1 to 60 discipline syllabus is there. For example, this yeah. For example, this agronomy subject, unit 1, 2, 3, 4. This 13 units are in this agronomy subject. So you can visit ICR and ASRB website for regular updates, for more information about the exam scheme and all those syllabus criteria things.
Okay, okay.
Any other questions?
No, these are related with the state agriculture PG CET majority. Okay, sir. Thank you for your valuable guidance to our students and the faculty members.
Sir,
Yes, Lokesh, please.
required in net for SMS for your post in agronomy, sir.
What is minimum score required for SMS in net?
Net, sir.
So it depends upon the vacancies. Minimum score is like that net qualification only, like that ARS qualification only, that 5% less than net, that is for ARS, and that is for STO and this SMS also. It again depends upon this vacancies.
Sir, for STO and SMS, both the MS is enough, sir. PhD required.
MSc is enough. For ARS, PhD is required.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Okay,
Gupta
sir.
ji.
Now I request to Dr. PV Pawar, please give vote of thanks.
Thank you, Gule sir. It's time to end the session of the introductory part of preparation of JRF, SRF, NEET and exam. So Dr. Gaurendra ji elaborately given the information regarding why, when, how to prepare, which books are used for reference, pinpoints while reading the different reference and textbooks, and different opportunities for agriculture students in various fields. Sir have given his valuable time for delivering the lecture, and very nicely he presented his presentation on how to prepare for JRF, SRF and ARS examination. From the organizing committee, I am very much thankful to Dr. Gaurendra Gupta ji for his valuable speech. Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you, one and all. Thank you.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir.
Good luck,
For
students.
faculty
Sir, any
and
announcement
students,
from you, sir?
yes, all the sessions recording will be available in the group, so no issue about the same. Okay. The next session will be at given time
Okay.
at 3:30. Yes, you want to say something, Nana Sahib?
Okay, sir. No, sir. No. Thank you.
Okay, okay. With the due permission,
Shall we end the meeting?
I declare this session is over now.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Okay,
Thank
sir.
you.
Okay, sir. Thank you, sir. Thank you.